Hello everyone and welcome again to the Casa del Blaze. Now I want to show you guys a few somethings. And for this, of course, we'll need our handy dandy torch. I think. Oh, damn it. Like that. Nice. Impressive, huh? What do you think? Of course, these are some of the cases that I have. You know, I want to thank the guys at the Wrestling Cover Forms for helping me with these. We're getting them, done. No, the Suburban Commando is legit. I just put it there so the new DVD cases can get their shape. Now, this is only a small smattering of my Coliseum video collection, which would be over there. Not other wrestling tapes beside them, but when you're like me, you got a small place, small room, and not a lot of place to put heavy tapes like that. You got no room for all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Tapes like that probably take about 4 or 5 tapes. When I got about 80 cases here, about 60 cases here, I'd say. I can put 60 cases in the space of 5 of those. And another thing that I try to preserve is the fact that they're 20-year-old tapes, sometimes 25. First of all, I know my voice is sounding like shit a little bit. I'm starting to get sick, I think. So I know you guys are asking me, how do I do it? Because certain tapes in the Coliseum library are copy protected, which are always a pain in the ass. Like the later best ofs, and especially the 2 biggest things in my collection. I got the tag team title tapes over, and this one I haven't completed doing my wrestling part yet. But the history of the heavyweight championship, the IC belt one isn't copy protected, but the history of the heavyweight title is. And when you spend, like I spent $60 on that tape. That's right, 60. And of course, I want to burn them, so I'm trying to keep the light away. There it is. There's the tape itself, and there's, of course, the DVD. See, I just got new cases, so it's a little right here. On stay. See, this was what I mean. I have to fix it so it stays up straight. Now compare the 2, if you will. Tape, DVD. DVD is a lot smaller, don't you think? You can still keep the same aspect ratio. See that? That's big. Look at the size of it. Let me just put the light up again, like that. Really thick. Notice how it'd probably take up, all that room. And look at this. Let me see if I can get it. There we go. This box is heavy enough. See how smaller it is? That's what I'm trying to do in my collection right at this point. I got boxes and boxes outside of just tapes. And it's challenging because, Macrovision really doesn't agree, especially when, DVD is the next big thing now. And a lot of people, back in 1987, they thought VHS was going to last forever, and we never even heard of a DVD. So, biggest thing is, how do you get this to this? Simple. Well, not so simple if, I'll try to break it down for you. Now, as you can see, I got the tape already in the VCR. All I gotta do is, it's just a test, I already did it, but pop it in, light comes on the screen. DVD recorder ready and set. Now, if I can find the damn remote. Can't find shit in this place. There we go. Got my trans, put it to the DVD. Try to record it, and what happens? Recording has stopped. Copyrighted material cannot be copied. What the fuck do we do? Shit! Well, I shouldn't panic. Can't copy nothing, so we're gonna stop the tape right at this point. This requires some additional tools, and I'm about to show you guys exactly how I do it. And believe me, the answer looks so simple. You ready? With this, looks like a hockey puck. DVD Red Pro. Now, I've had this thing for the past, I'd say 3 years, and it hasn't died on me yet. Now, when I got this thing, I got to admit, I thought it was going to be taken. I thought, I was going to spend all this money and it was going to suck. But especially when it came from Israel. But surprisingly, this is a well-built piece of equipment. And what this does is this removes the copy protection, so you can back up your old tapes to DVD. Of course, you have to own the tapes. I'm not, supporting piracy. And of course, let me show you how this works. Very simple. This is probably discontinued. They have a new one called Gray X, which uses S-Video, but back 3 years ago, this is the only thing. So you take this wire. You see that this is a red input. You plug this into the red input here, like so. See, it's dangling down. And of course, it needs power, so it comes with its own power source. Now, you can order without the power source, but I recommend it because, you never know what kind of voltage it needs, and it's always an uncertain. So you plugged it in there. We're going to go to the VCR. Now, here's the thing that really confuses people about this. Set that down. You take this and take out where you would normally put the video cable, and you plug the DVD Red Pro in on that input. It's actually very tight if you get the cables they give you. Then you would take the cable you would normally put, of course the yellow one for you dumbasses that can't figure it out, and you plug it in. But wait a minute, nothing's happening. That's because you have to plug it in. Plug it into the outlet over here. And you see this came on the screen, so you'll know it's working. I don't know what that means. But if there's no because a lot of times I know I'll switch the wires by accident, but it happens a lot. But the best way to tell if it's working, if the light is blinking fast like that, then you know it's plugged in correctly. When a light is blinking fast like that, that means that it's not copy protected. But watch what happens when I plug in the VCR. The light is steady. When the light is steady, that means it's copy protected, but it's removed it so you can record it. Now let's try it again. Of course, the video quality is a little light, but hey, it's better to have a little light and actually have your shit backed up than, not having it at all. Now, you can always, if it really bothers you that much, you can always rip your new DVD to the computer and use Roxio to lower the brightness and then make another copy. Of course, you have to rip your DVD into AVI, then use Roxio, but this really doesn't bother me. And that's how it cleans up the image a little bit, so it looks a lot clearer even on a high-def TV. Now let's see if it records. Watch the DVD.
Something very unique to this tape. Just about every competitor you will see has held some sort of title.
Hey, it's recording. I don't believe it. So that's how I put my copy protected stuff to DVD. I hope you enjoy this, and just a little Google search for it. Peace.
great to have both of you with us. I'm looking forward to hearing your comments about some of the greats